Can we live in a circle? Can we live in a spherical world? Not just the earth that we live on, but a spherical digital world where everything is shared. Before I go into that detail, I want to give a shout out to a movie called The Circle, which gives me inspiration for this next vlog. Inspiration that kind of ponders the question of information sharing. Can we live in a society when all information developed from your Joe Blogs walking down the street to the government is shared in one big system that everybody has access to? Would a world like that even be able to be comprehended? How would we defer information from, again, your regular Joe Blogs to someone working in Parliament? But then you ask the question, don't we live in a world already where digital information is shared? Where people can have access to it? Now, of course, there are drawbacks. Some information is illegal to obtain. I can't go ahead and hack a government computer and steal that information because it's illegal and I'm going to get put into prison. But what if I was able to have access to all information? Isn't it everybody's human right to be able to explore and experience the world as one, therefore having access to all of nature's developments? Now we are nature, human beings are nature, so what we develop is nature. So why can we not live in a world where we're able to grasp that and take it for our own? Now, when you look at things like file sharing, I know back in the day you guys used to download LimeWire and look at the new Dizzy Rascal mixtape. If you didn't do that, then you weren't living back in the day, man. I used to be on LimeWire looking for Dizzy Rascal, looking for Bashi, looking for all them MCs back there, trying to get there. Anyway, forget that. But the Pirate Bay, but all of these file sharing systems, isn't that what we're doing now? Isn't me uploading my newest picture from holiday on Instagram and showing it to the world without it being private, sharing files, sharing information? Don't we do that on Facebook on a daily basis by status updating, by sharing posts from other organizations? So why can't we then take so-called classified information? Why is it classified when we're the people developing it and it's meant to be seen by other eyes? Why is it meant to be seen by that eye and not my eyes? Right, I know the obvious question. It ends up in the wrong hands and all of a sudden a new world war is developed because this nation said something. I'm putting this into real dumbed down terms, okay? But this nation said something about this nation and it was classified, and then we all start another nuclear war and blah, 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 blah. Does it actually have to be like that? In my eyes, and I'm sure not just my eyes, but I deserve to experience the world just as the next person deserves to experience the world, right? A Brazilian that lives on the Brazilian border and they go to Foz do Iguazu, which is a really famous waterfall in Brazil. I think it borders Brazil, Argentina and Uruguay. It's a really nice waterfall, but I live in Brazil, so I have easy access to it. But shouldn't the next person, the next child in India also have the right to go and see that as well? Now, yeah, they have the right, but still they have the resources, and not everybody has those resources. So why can't we live in a world where we can deliver that right to them? Now, of course, yeah, we do that. Again, like me going over there and taking a photo on Instagram or video on Instagram and sharing it to the world, and then that child in India can then go and see it, and I'm giving that to them. But should we be able to give more? Now, I'm not saying we should. I'm not saying we should. I'm merely pondering a question to you, my audience. social media has allowed us to share files, has allowed us to share data, has allowed us to share information freely. What about the next step? Where does that go? Now that's the whole basis of this vlog today, is looking down the future. Looking at sharing and how social media is going to be developed in a way that these so-called private documents will no longer be private. We're seeing day in, day out, files getting leaked and leaked. Now I work in the football industry and the kit reveal is a very big deal. But without fail, year after year after year, every single kit gets leaked. Yeah, it will get leaked. There's no doubt about it. The kit will be seen before the official release date. It will be leaked, right? The files will be shared between people for everybody to see. It's just that simple. We are doing it already, but it's illegal. Is it harming anyone? Is it harming anyone? Maybe harming the business, they're losing a bit of money. But file sharing, down the line, down the social media evolution chain, is going to pick up. And things will be leaked, and we're going to start to see more and more classified information be put out to the public domain. So no, I'm not just talking about giving someone a really cool experience that they wouldn't be able to see. I mean, we're doing that with VR and AR and, you know, these cool headsets and whatever. But we're doing that stuff already. But what about further down the line? Where is it going to go? So, quick ponder session, something for you to think about. Thank you for listening to my vlog again. Why So Social, the documentary coming soon. That being said, I'm Nat Black Heaven. Peace out to you. Take it easy.